Hello everybody, I am currently trying to get some work done while Lucas is napping. Let's see if you guys can see him. A little cutie butt. Isn't he cute when he takes a nap? Anyways, it is Thursday over here. You guys are going to be seeing this on Friday. But tomorrow we are expected to have a high of -4 degrees. With the windshield, it's supposed to be probably anywhere from -20 to -35. So my daughter may or may not have the day off tomorrow. So I am going to prepare for the weekend early. Usually for the weekend I like to make beef stew, chili, some kind of soup, something that I can make a big old pot of and we can eat off of for 3 days. Because for breakfasts, my kids usually have pancakes. I'll usually have a protein shake or some yogurt. And then for lunch, the kids will usually have grilled cheese, soup. We can eat soup all day. And I'll usually have a good foods enchilada or anything that I can just microwave and make quick, a salad. I'm gonna prep early for this weekend so that I am not caught with my hand in the cookie jar, literally. Because I will eat a cookie if I'm hungry and there's nothing to eat that I can easily grab. So I like to make soup. We'll probably have it for dinner tonight. And I make a big pot of soup. None of us can eat a full adult sized portion, so a big pot of soup will last us 3 or 4 days. I don't mind eating leftovers and neither do my kids. Alright you guys, so I'm going to make the soup and you guys let me know what it's called because I don't know if it's chili soup or what it is. I just like to make this because it's the easiest thing in the freaking world. And my kids love it and I love it and it keeps us full for a whole weekend. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you would call it. So I'm just going to show you my ingredients real quickly. This is literally all I need to make the soup. And it is like the most delicious thing that I've ever had. And it's very easy because this mama doesn't like to spend hours cooking. I mean, my son only naps for about an hour and a half, if I'm lucky. So I need to be able to make things that are quick and easy and delicious. So I buy a bag of riced veggies. I'm pretty sure this is good for making, I don't know, rice substitutes, but I like adding this in the soup because it makes it nice and thick, adds body to it without me having to add any potatoes. Leftover rotisserie chicken. Had this for lunch today and it's gonna turn into our dinner tonight and for the next 3 days. And I use 3 different kinds of beans. I use chickpeas. I actually boil these up. You guys will see what I do with these. These are used to thicken my soup. And then I use small white beans, and this is a new one I'm trying because it looked interesting. Whatever a great northern bean is, we're gonna try it in our soup. Usually I should use 2 cans of this, but we're gonna try this. And here are the seasonings that I use. I use Knorr's chicken bouillon. I like to use better than bouillon usually, but I ran out. So this is what I have. Some chili powder and ground cumin. I add these very, very liberally. Alright, so it's very easy to get started with this chicken soup or I don't know what. Once again, you guys let me know when in the world I'm making. I just like to make it. First things first, you shred your chicken. Alrighty, the chicken has been shredded, just like magic. I have rinsed the white beans, the small white beans, and those great northern beans, whatever those are. But these are the great northern ones. They're like bigger white beans, and then there's smaller white beans. So baby ones and grown-up ones. I've rinsed and I've washed those and rinsed them. And then I put the chickpeas to boil. Just water, no salt, because there will be plenty of flavor inside of the soup, and I do not want to overpower it. So the reason that I'm boiling these here, I put them to boil, and now I was trying to put them down for a simmer, but obviously I put the heat down too much. The reason I'm boiling these and simmering them is because I want them to get soft enough, and then I'm gonna mash them up. Once they're mashed, I'm going to put them in my pot to thicken the soup. So this is my thickener. I'm not using any flour or any craziness. I'm just gonna use this to thicken it up, add in some extra protein. Alrighty then. So now that this is shredded, I'm gonna put in the seasonings. I'm putting in cumin and chili powder. The bouillon is gonna go into my big pot. But this and this I'm going to put onto the chicken. So the reason I don't put the seasonings into the soup and I'm putting it on the chicken is because I want to let the chicken sit with the seasonings so that it could absorb that flavor a little. This chicken's gonna do very good with a little bit of, or a lot of it, of cumin. Some chili powder. This I don't put as much. Maybe about 3/4 of a tablespoon. While that's sitting, we are going to dump in our rinsed beans into our pot with water. About half a bag, 3/4 of a bag of the rice veggies. And I am putting in about a tablespoon worth of the Better Than bouillon. All right, so I'm gonna let all of this simmer and cook for about 30 minutes. So while I am cooking, I thought I would let you guys into my weekend stash. Weekends is when I have the hardest time sticking to my diet. And that is because either we're too busy and I don't have time to get something to eat, or I'm too lazy to cook. Yes, I am lazy on the weekends, as everybody should be. I have these proteins. There's honey mustard barbecue flavored and sriracha ranch. This being my favorite. They pack some protein in. They feel like chips, so I can watch a movie, munch on these, and I'm happy. When it's either nighttime or that time of the month, Lily's dark chocolate. Protein breakfast squares. I keep one of these in my purse because if we go out, I usually end up not keeping good track of time and then I'm hungry. Graze's popping corn. It's a teeny tiny bag of popcorn. Tastes like black pepper and it is de-frickin-licious. And then this. I have probably maybe one a night on weekends. My favorite ones are the tangerine. Feels like I'm having regular fruit ice cream and it satisfied my craving for ice cream. All right, it's been 30 minutes. This has been simmering nicely. I try to make the vegetables as soft as possible because otherwise my picky kids will not eat them. After 30 minutes, I go ahead and just drain some of the chickpeas. As you can see, I leave a little bit of water in there so that it's easier when I mash it up. Throw them into the pot. Nothing special, just dump them in there without splashing. We do the same with the chicken. Goodbye, chicken. Enjoy your hot sauna bath. A very last step, which is optional. You can add in some salsa and some sriracha. Stir this bad boy up. It is looking delicious. I know some people would probably call this a white chicken chili, but it has beans. So I don't know how some people feel about beans in their chili. And it's thickened with chickpeas. And it's not really spicy. Turn up the heat a little bit on that. Alrighty, now that my soup, chili, I don't know what, once again, leave me a name. Once this gets back up to a boil, I'm going to cover it up and I'm gonna let it sit for an hour. Weekends for me is all about planning. I hope you guys enjoyed my quick little meal prep. It is easy for me to have a quick meal that we can all eat from all weekend long, especially when it's cold and it's winter time. Let me know what are some of your favorite meal preps. Hit my face, should be in that corner, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like today's meal prep. If not, give me a thumbs down. I wanna know either way. And as always, peace out.